Guys, they've finally done it. For the first time in BTD6 history, we have an elite boss on Chimps mode. Now, obviously, with this being Chimps mode, there has to be some modifiers to make this happen. And those modifiers being the Moabs are slower. The Moabs actually have more HP though, which is interesting. And the boss HP and speed is heavily reduced. But as always with the boss videos, I want something to aim for, so we're doing ranked. And this week, it's least cash spent, which actually fits Chimps mode pretty well. And looks like top 10 is roughly 300k, so I think that's a pretty good goal to aim for. And also, don't forget to use code MAHALIKPOPS in the BTD6 shop. But now, let's see if I can beat a boss in Chimps mode. Alright, here we go guys, we are in Chimps mode versus a boss today. Pretty insane stuff. Now look at this, I have $4,500 starting cash. So what I'm actually going to do is start with a discount village. And then inside of my discount village range, I'm going to get my hero down, which is Striker Jones. Now Striker Jones might seem like a weird hero pick for a boss fight like this, but I'll get more into my hero pick later. Off the start though, I kind of want to get 3 discount villages down and just be mass discounting everything. Now, one other thing that's noteworthy about this boss challenge is look at this. It's round 3. You might be looking at round 3 and saying, Brian, why is there an insane amount of balloons coming out? And the reason for the insane amount of balloons is because this boss fight has custom rounds. A custom round set, which has a lot more RBE than normal. So even though it's Chimps mode, you will be making significantly more income just from more balloons coming out. All right, so I'm now getting up my 3rd and final discount village. So this is going to be really nice for us. We also have a ninja on the field, which helps us out early game defense because Striker Jones was getting a little bit overrun. And my whole plan here to get a really good least cash Chimps score for beating the boss is basically a ninja spam. Ninja spam late game with a ton of balloon jutsus. Super brittle glue strike can be really effective here. And I want to get 3 discount villages first because the ninjas benefit a ton from discounts. So now with this guy triple discounted, might as well upgrade him a little bit. And I think one other thing I'm going to get as well later is a helicopter with support Chinook. And that way I can place tons of ninjas in the triple discount range and then Chinook them into different positioning around the map. All right, I think we can finally kind of get into the reason why I chose Striker Jones, because Striker Jones definitely feels like a weird hero choice if you're just looking at this from an outside perspective, because I'm not using mortar or a bomb shooter in the strategy at all. And the reason behind Striker Jones is, one, defending the boss is going to be really difficult, but I think the main difficulty is going to be defending the regular balloons with the boss mixed in, because the regular balloons have a ton of Moab HP from the modifier. And for that reason, I need my ninjas to have really good pierce in the later game rounds, which Striker Jones provides. Striker Jones at level 8 gives the towers near the hero plus 25% pierce and plus 5% range, which both of those benefits are really great. If I brought something like Oben, for example, all of my towers in the range would get plus 5 range and plus 2 pierce, which is also great. But with the Bloon Jutsus having a ton of Shinobi stacks later in the game, 25% pierce is a lot more than 2 pierce. So that's a lot more helpful. And then one other hero I was kind of thinking about bringing, but I decided not to, was Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn's heated up buff is also great late game. Gwendolyn would be giving my ninjas plus 1 pierce and plus 1 damage and lead popping, but I honestly still think Striker Jones is better than Gwendolyn and Oben. I think Striker Jones also has bigger range than both those heroes, so he'll be able to buff more ninjas late game as well. But you can see what I'm talking about with the AI balloons. Like, look at the amount of ceramics this round. There's just so much more RBE than typical. So we should be able to afford a decent amount of defense here for the tier 1 boss defense. Let's get our ninja in here now though. All right, right there, perfect. We'll start upgrading the second Bloon Jutsu. I think we get Caltrops in every Bloon Jutsu as well. The Caltrops are pretty nice and cheap, so why the heck not? And we'll start saving up for the 3rd. There's the boss. Okay, so tier 1 boss has 12.5k HP, which is not nothing, but it's not that much in all honesty. Look at the amount of Moab zone round 40. This is exactly what I'm talking about with the dense rounds here. Kind of crazy. Okay. Let's get our 3rd ninja down here. Perfect. We'll get jungle drums on this as well. Nice. And we'll start aiming for a 4th. All right. The boss is also extremely slow, so we'll have a ton of time to pop this down, which is also fantastic. It's moving at a snail's pace right now. I think 4 Bloon Jutsus is most likely enough for the boss defend though. Well, actually the ceramics, maybe not. Am I good here? No, I'm not. All right, I've got a plan for the ceramics this time then. I'm probably gonna perma-brew all my ninjas later in the game, so we might as well get a stronger stimulant early. That way we get just a little bit of brew to help us against this. Help us against these cerams. And it looks like that actually makes a huge difference, even though some of the brew is just landing on Striker Jones anyways. That does make a nice difference for us. And we are shredding these cerams. Not a problem here. Perfect. 4 skulls down. Actually, tier 1 boss is going down really easily. 12.5k HP is not much against 4 ninjas. I could buy a glue strike. I need this later in the game anyways. And this is going to help a lot against the ceramics. It'll slow him down and it'll give me extra bonus damage. So we might as well use that. That is 100% a good buy. I got this under triple discount as well. So we love to see that. Everything should be good here. Wait. I don't have the glue strike ability available, but we're good against this last set, I think. Blue's helping us out. Oh, that got close. That got close. We're chilling though. All right, round 49 here. We're actually making an insane amount of cash just from the normal balloons. So I now have enough for permanent brew. We might as well buy this. We're going to leave this guy uncrosspath though, because crosspathing the permanent brew doesn't increase the strength of the brew at all. Buying faster throwing makes the brew throw faster on all of the targets, but that's not really a concern for us because we'll have more than enough time to brew every ninja throughout this boss challenge. So yeah. Right now, all I'm doing is getting shinobis inside the triple discount range, which are all 0-3-1s. I don't think buying cow traps is necessarily worth on shinobis. And we'll see how the next tier goes. All right, here we go. Tier 2 boss fight. We have $43,000 on hand while we have a permabrew in this amount of ninjas. The change in income from just the normal chimps is kind of nuts. I think I might as well buy Super Brittle here, right? I don't need Super Brittle to be in range of the villages when I buy it either, because it only discounts up to tier 3, so I'm not going to save myself any money there. But let's get our next ninja shifted over. I got some more Bloon Jitsus as well here with the Shinobi army. I kind of just want to place these very precisely to save as much space as possible. Perfect. And yeah, 75,000 HP should go down pretty quick with our ninja army, even though I don't have that many Shinobis yet. We only have 5 stacks on these guys. Oh, look at that. It's spawning BFBs. It's used glue strike here. Yeah, this is not... We are shredding this. Holy cow, look at this. Honestly, I think keeping the ninjas on strong is also best, because the ninjas have seeking. So the seeking will probably just clean up the ceramics anyways, and the mob class. We just want to focus the damage on bloonarious and have the seeking clean up. And we are absolutely annihilating tier 2. A lot easier for us than tier 1 was. Maybe I should have some of them on first, in all honesty, or at least one of them. Just so we don't randomly die. No, we're good. That was easy. That was easy work for Ryan. Wait. Maybe not easy work. Holy cow. I'm sorry for talking smack to you, bloonarious. I'm sorry. And can you guys guess what I'm going to do between tier 2 and tier 3 bloonarious? That's right. I am just going to keep on building up shinobis. Wait, I need to crosspath this guy first. Keep building up shinobis and moving them in here. Now, a lot of you guys are probably looking at my defense right now and thinking, Ryan, why do you not have a Grandmaster Ninja on your field? I'm actually not going to buy this, and it might seem really weird because Grandmaster Ninja is a fantastic upgrade. And the reason behind it is the Bloon Jitsus are actually a lot more efficient defense if you have a ton of Shinobi stacks and like the damage buffs with the permanent brew, the Super Brittle, the glue strike, than the Grandmaster Ninja is. And here's kind of the math behind it. Buying Grandmaster Ninja doubles the attack speed of your Bloon Jitsu. It throws 8 shurikens instead of 5, and it has 2 damage instead of 1, which sounds great on paper. But it costs 37.8k, which is like, I don't know the exact math on it, probably like 8 times the cost of a Bloon Jitsu, especially when I'm discounting the Bloon Jitsu a ton. And with it being about 8 times the cost, I think it's only roughly 2.5 to 3 times the strength if I have damage buffs in here, because the 2 damage of the Grandmaster Ninja goes up from 2 to 4 with our permanent brew, then it goes to 8 with our Super Brittle, 10 with the glue strike, while the Bloon Jitsu will be doing 9 damage. So the +1 damage is pretty minuscule. The only benefits of the Grandmaster is the extra shurikens and the attack speed, and I guess the range as well, but it's not worth 8 times the cost. Definitely not. All right, and here we go. We have the next tier of the boss. I'd like to get a Shinobi moved in here right at the start. Perfect. Now we have 500,000 HP here against tier 3, which is quite a bit. One other thing I could do is you can stack the Super Brittle and the embrittlement buffs. So I might as well add an embrittlement to the mix. There's no reason really not to. So we'll bring this guy over here. I did get the brew on the embrittlement as well, which is fantastic. And we use a glue strike. How are we looking? Oh, that spawns BADs now? that is actually, the insides are going to become an issue, I think, especially with the extra HP from the modifiers. I might need to get a bigger ninja army for this tier. I might not have been maximizing our ninja placements enough. We'll see. We are actually popping these BADs pretty quickly though, but I only have like 9 shinobi stacks on these. I can try to get another shinobi stack mid-boss defend. The only problem with this is it's kind of hard to get precise placements when, you know, giant blimps are covering half the screen. So maybe I just wait till we defend this tier. We are actually popping it pretty quickly though, all things considered. We only have 3 skulls remaining. I think we'll be okay. Glue Strike again. Yeah, dude, the Bloonjitsus are so strong. Holy cow. Bloonjitsus need massive nerfs here. Only 1 skull remaining. I've spent about $194,000 right now as well. As I said earlier, my goal is under 300k. I think that would be a pretty solid score. The best scores on the leaderboard at the moment are like, I think 220, 230k, which sound ridiculous, but I'm pretty sure the best scores are taking a little bit of a different route as well. They're going Druid defense with like an Avatar of Wrath and stuff, which I kind of want to try ninjas and see how it ends up working out, because I still feel like you can set a really solid score with ninjas. I wanted to be a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? All right, so one thing I've noticed here is I don't really have enough heli abilities to move all the shinobis I want between the boss fights. So one way I'm going to solve this is by getting a sniper right here under triple discount. We'll build this into a main mob on last targeting, and this will stun 1 blimp at the back of the map. And the reason this is really good for us is because now the round's gonna be a lot longer. We can get more support Chinook abilities, but it's also gonna help us on boss fights, since I'll have to deal with less normal rounds during the boss fights. The rounds will be longer, less blimps will be on the screen. All right, and here we go. We've got tier 4 boss, 2 million HP. I think the tier 5 has 10 million if I remember correctly, so we'll have a big jump between those 2 tiers, but we're slowly building up our ninja army more. I have about 16 shinobi stacks on most of these ninjas. Some have a little bit less, but we'll definitely keep building those up while getting a couple more Bloonjitsus in here. I think I might go for like 1 or 2 more Bloonjitsus. This is the plan. So we'll get 1 right here as far left as possible and up as possible. Perfect. We want to keep most of these on strong as well. I think a lot of them are on first currently, which is probably unoptimal. And we'll use the Glue Strike ability. How's the boss damage looking? Honestly, not bad. We've already done 250,000. Oh, fortified BADs are getting spit out though. That is a problem. Okay. I think again, it's going to be the insides that are somewhat more difficult than the boss itself sometimes. I wonder if getting a Glue Storm is a good idea, or if I should just leave it as a Glue Strike. Glue Strike also adds 2 damage similar to Glue Storm, but Glue Storm is going to keep on kind of gluing and have longer, better uptime. We'll see. I don't think I need Glue Storm for this tier, so I don't really need to worry about buying it. I'm pretty sure we'll be good against tier 4 with our setup. Are we good against the DTs? We are. The Perma Brew allows all of our ninjas to pop lead, which is fantastic. Yeah, it looks like we're actually doing pretty solid. I think we, even just keeping like all the Bloonjitsus on strong, we just clean up the insides pretty easily here with just the Seeking. I still don't have 20 Shinobi stocks on most of them, or like any of them. So hopefully by tier 5, I'll have that set up. And the main mob also helps us out a ton, because you can see we're still on round 102 here, which means we have to deal with a lot less overall balloons. Most of the blimps are just from bloonarious himself. So yeah, this main mob is huge for us. And we only have 1.5 skulls remaining. We're going to keep on using that Glue Strike ability. The Super Brittle's helping out a bunch. How far did the boss actually make it? That's one thing I need to think about. The boss made it from here to here with 2 million HP down. So I definitely don't think I have 10 million damage yet, even if the boss travels the whole track length. But I think we'll be somewhat close with our current setup. We'd probably get like 6 million, I would guess. 6 or 7. So between now and the next boss fight, I'm definitely going to get more Shinobis in here. Try to get 20 stacks. We probably won't be able to get 20 stacks on every single ninja, but most of them at least. All right, I think this might be my final setup, guys. We'll see if this can beat the tier 5 boss. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think it's 14 Bloonjitsus. And then most of these have 20 stacks. There's a couple, I think this one has the lowest amount of stacks at 15, 18. But the majority of them have 20 stacks here, yeah. And then we have the Super Brittle, then Brittlement, so it's gonna add +5 damage to them. We have the Glue Strike, which got +2 damage, and we have the Permanent Brew as well, which got another +2 damage. I could easily add a Cripple into here, which would add +5 more damage, and it would actually be in my budget as well, keeping it under 300k. But the thing with the Cripple is it's only going to cripple the boss itself. It won't help me at all for the other balloons, and I don't know if we necessarily need it. I think we'll run the boss fight with this setup, and then if we don't defend, I can buy a Cripple and probably defend. The boss defend is going to be happening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's go. Glue Strike off the start. Actually, the Glue Strike was probably really bad timing because nothing's really attacking right now, but it's fine. The damage will slowly rack up here. We'll just keep that Glue Strike off cooldown. And I gotta be ready to move the Super Brittle whenever it is necessary. Be ready with it. So far, we're cleaning up the ZOMGs and DTs fine that are getting thrown out. Let's move you here. Perfect. I'm kind of scared about the insides a little bit. Like, will we actually be able to clean everything up with all of my ninjas on strong? I'm not sure. Okay, I can move my embrittlement now. I guess embrittlement can go right here. We look like we're fine against that. Okay. We got some BADs coming out. We hit the first skull. We hit the first skull pretty quickly, though. That was good. I need to put ninjas on. Crap. Why did I let that happen? I don't know why I didn't just back out in time. Okay, this time around, we'll keep, like, 2 ninjas on first. Or I guess I could micro the targeting, too. Maybe is the better play. I just need to be really cautious about this. Let's move the embrittlement right about here. Perfect. Super Brittle's down here this time. I think this is a better Super Brittle spot. And we're about to hit the first skull. Now we Glue Strike. I don't think the Glue Strike even hit those BADs, to be honest. Okay, we're good. The amount of blimps here is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. The amount of blimps is very scary. Glue Strike. This is why I was talking about maybe I need Glue Storm, because Glue Storm would help out a ton here. But our boss damage is actually looking pretty solid. We've already done over 2 million. All right, we hit another skull. There we go, 7.2 million HP. I actually feel like we might have over-defended, at least at the moment. I feel like we're doing damage a lot faster than I need to. Am I crazy for believing that? First. Okay, we're good, we're good. Just had to put 1 ninja on first against those DTs. That's the strength of 1 Bloonjitsu, dude. These ninjas have incredible power. We'll take it slow still. We're about to hit another skull, about to hit 6 million HP left. Then we've definitely not gone 40% through the track. Now, the thing is, if the bloonarious gets, like, all the way here, I might just be dead against the regular balloons, though, because we won't have that much time to pop, like, the BADs and stuff. So, we really don't have the entire track length to deal with this. I would die against the BADs. So, we need to keep that in mind, for sure. Okay, it's still in the Super Brittle and Embrittlement range. I would like to move the Super Brittle now, though. We'll put it here. It is going to get out of the Bloonjitsu's range here soon, which I need to be careful about. Hopefully we hit the skull first. This is definitely one of the weakest points of our defense, right when the Bloonarious gets over here. Let's move our embrittlement over here as well. Perfect. We're still dealing really good damage, though, because the seeking of the ninjas also can kind of seek to the Bloonarious, which is nice. Okay, we're good. 4.5 million HP left. I feel like I definitely over-defended this, dude. I don't think I needed this many Bloonjitsus and Shinobi buffs. I really don't think so. I probably could have done it with less. Alright, where do I want to move the Super Rule next? Maybe? Can I fit it over here? Where is it? I feel like I can fit it here. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Nice. We have 4 million HP left. We're 4.3 million. So we're more than halfway done. Glue Strike. You can see that some of these ninjas have like 6 million pops. That's absolutely ridiculous. The amount of pops these ninjas are getting. It's fantastic, you know? No complaints. Let's move our embrittlement over here as well, and our main mob is also helping us out a ton. We're still in round 122. Only 2 rounds have passed, and that's all due to this little main mob down here. Put you on first. Back to strong. Okay, we hit another skull. We need to be careful. Big fortified BADs incoming. First. We're trying this again. We'll put like 4 of them on first. I need to move this Super Brittle at some point soon. I'm going to wait for the BADs to pass the Super Brittle's range first, because I want the extra damage. And then I'm going to move the Super Riddle right about here. First. Don't die here. Glue Strike. First. Am I dead? I'm dead. I wonder how I can do this better. What if I just keep a lot of these on first from the get-go against the BEDs? We still deal some boss damage even with all of them on first, so it's not that bad. Pop the BEDs here. Stun. We're looking a lot better this time, I've got to say, with so many on first. Yeah, just deal with all of the insides. And now I can move the Super Riddle. And I can put a lot of them back on strong. That was clean. That was clean. We just gotta do some ninja targeting. That's all it comes down to. Our embrittlement's not currently hitting the boss, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna have to put him on first again here soon as well. Because the boss is about to spew out a bunch of BEDs. First. Let's move you up here. Let's glue strike this. We only have one more skull after this, so I'm pretty sure we're looking good. First on this as well. I'm gonna wait to stun. Defend those DTs, so we stun the ZMGs now. Maybe back to strong. Glue strike again. Oh yeah, we're looking good now. We're looking very good. First. I would have died. Oh wait, when I restart, I go so far back, I forgot because we are barely going through any rounds here. So, man, that sucks. Okay. Well, maybe we just keep them on first for a longer duration then. I'm definitely being too greedy with the strong targeting. All right, we're cleaning up a lot better this time. With all the ninjas on first. Okay, we're good. We're good. And we only have one more skull remaining, so I only have to deal with those BEDs one more time. This is looking solid. We can put these back on strong for a little bit. Glue strike again. We're about to hit the last skull. Come on. Let's hit it. There it is. First. Any more that aren't strong? Not really. Glue strike. Oh, the firsts are all targeting the CMG in the front. That's not very good. I wasted a lot of damage there. What I'm actually going to do... I think I moved the Super Brittle here, to be honest. I need it for the BEDs. As weird as that sounds, the boss is not a problem for us anymore. It's the BEDs. I think that was a good Super Brittle move. And now we stun the ZMGs here. Now we can put the Shinobis on first as well. Why not? I think that was really smart what we just did. I like the play. Because now this last 700,000 HP is not going to be difficult to get through at all. Well then, there you have it guys. First ever Chimps Elite boss has been completed pretty much here. Actually it wasn't even that difficult. Especially because we have 335k more I could have spent if I really wanted to. We are obviously going for a good at least cash spent score. Now 262,000, I definitely could improve upon this because as you can see, we have a decent amount of track length left to pop the boss. I think I could probably pop the boss like over here and still stay alive against the BEDs. I'm not sure. But I'm still pretty happy with the score. My goal was 300k, so we beat that by about $38,000, which definitely is pretty solid. And there you go. The boss has been completed. Let's see where we're at on the leaderboard. We're number 5. That's actually not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm Mike out. Peace, guys. Have a good one. And for more exciting ranked boss runs, watch these videos.